Aha, I surprised you by going live 30 seconds early today. It's time for tarot readings. I'm going to go about 25 minutes today. I have to get upstairs to the factory and make soap today. I've already been at the store and put out several of the gemstone crowns. I think I have one back here. I don't see it. Several of the gemstone crowns at the store. Put those out. Berna has been working on stones all week long. We have tons of new stones. The stone hall is full, and there's still boxes and boxes still to put out. We discovered with our reports and record keeping stuff, stones were the best sellers, so we might as well pick up on them. We do have to fix it on the website though. Another exciting news that we've been holding off on because we've been working on several pieces because we want to release several at once is aromaG's Botanica has got into the publishing business. So we'll be putting out several books under our own imprint written by us. The type of little metaphysical books you find in New Age shops. The first three books are, and they're not out yet. They'll be coming out in a week or so. The first three books are a candle magic book, a Saint Expedite book, working with Saint Expedite, and then another one on mojo bags and magical pouches. And then we have some other things that are already mostly written, need to be edited. So lots of good stuff going on there. All right. We have your name. I just want to say marijuana, but we're going to say Marijana. Let us know how to pronounce that. There's Inspired Soul. DGP has been talking to themselves in the room a lot. Joanna Mansour, Ashley, and Greta. Not just Greta, but me, Greta. I'm Greta, you Greta, me Greta. Mason Jar Mojo. Hey there, Mr. G. How are things going, sir? Pretty good. Last week was sort of a mess. The reading, I was so tired. I actually started falling asleep there for a minute and then got some sort of psychic flash. I had slept like 4.5 hours the night before and started dozing off in the middle of. But then, I do that. I don't know if anyone else does that. They talk about it takes forever for you to get into a REM cycle. I can close my eyes and immediately I have images. I have flashes of images. I begin dreaming right away. I don't know if that's a weird thing or what, but there's the weed witch. We're not sure if you like to pull weeds, do a lot of gardening, or if you've got a doobie hanging out your mouth. We'll see. So let's find wait. We got to do the reading for the week. I'm getting ahead of myself. We got so many things going on. We're prepping for Folk Magic Fest. Folk Magic Fest here in Nashville, Tennessee is coming up in 5 or 6 weeks, September 14th. If you go to tnfolkmagicfest.com and you're coming from out of town, it shows you, there's a page that says accommodations nearby. It shows you hotels in the area, restaurants in the area. We have lots. And remember, Folk Fest is free, except for the readings. And we have lots of readers this time. Normally, we have a couple of tarot readers. This year, we have, there will be Marita and Sam, that's Samantha, in the reading room. And then outside in tents, you're going to have Simi doing her tarot and henna art. I still have mine from let's see if I can twist my arm around. Which way are we going here? Mine from last Sunday from the psychic fair. Then we have Tea with Amber, who will be doing tea leaf readings. in her tent, and then Paul, who reads tarot. They're all three of those will be out in tents, and then you have Marita and Sam inside. So lots of people will get different types of readings that day, and of course, all the classes are for free. So I'm teaching sunshine magic. So the card of the week is Ace of Cups. Good card. It means you're going to be lots of flowing with brand new ideas. It could also be new relationships. It could be new connections. It could be creativity. Lots of creative ideas and juices flowing. So expect that this coming week. For some of you, it doesn't apply to all of us, but look for patterns. Inspired Soul. Will I be going on dates soon by guys I desire to take me out? I don't know. Have you been putting aromaG's come to me oil behind your ears and at your pulse points when you're around these guys? If not, you should be doing that. But let's pull a card to see. Oh, yikes. Not anytime soon. So I would say you're not using the come to me oil behind your ears. So get some of that to change the meaning of this card. It could just mean the way you worded it, where I think you're looking for some specific guys to ask you out. It may not be those specific ones. Speaking of this coffee cup, Monday, episode 6 of the Feral Folklorist comes out. Have you been listening to my podcast? And if not, why not? I want answers. Let's see. Looking for a question. Joanna Mansour is super sticker with 3 in general cards. Now, remember, guys, you can do super chats and super stickers. If you like what we're doing, want us to keep doing it, tip us every once in a while with a super chat or a super sticker. Also, it makes me pull more than one card for you when you do that. You only have to do it at the $5 level. 3 in general. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. The Moon, the King of Swords, and the Ace of Swords. So the Moon card is usually about things that you're unaware of. You're just not aware of them yet. You don't know. It's about being in the dark about something. The King of Swords, he's the guy who knows business. He knows what he's doing. He's got his stuff together. He can be very good to go to advice for. He can also have a very sharp tongue. I don't know if you know who that is. And then Ace of Swords is about. Sorry, I didn't put that on top. Ace of Swords is, it's the beginning of new ideas, looking at things a different way. So first you have the Moon card where there's some things that are behind the scenes you're not aware of. I think this deals with financial matters, with what you've been talking about lately, needing to get things in order. In the middle is the guy who normally handles all this stuff. And there, the end is just the need for you to open your mind up a little bit and start learning how to do some of the financial things so you understand how they work in the household. Let's see. Look for a question. Sorry. Ashley, have a friend of 20 years, but recent events involving her lifestyle has been concerning. Is our friendship headed to an end? What has she been doing? My first instinct is drugs, but I don't know what you mean. I may be wrong. Sometimes it's saying there's lots of reasons in friendships. Sometimes people are with a toxic partner, and as much as you want to stay around that person, you just can't deal with that partner anymore. I know that experience. No, I think Four of Wands, your friendship is going through this ebb. Friendships, like other relationships, have ebbs and flows. So maybe you just need a little bit of space at the moment while she gets her shit together, or he gets his shit together, and then revisit it. Maybe just spend, you don't have to just cut each other off, but maybe just be less present for at least a couple of weeks, which I'm actually picturing about 2 months. So, the Weed Witch, can I please get a read? Will my relationship work out or should I leave it? Please do not base your answer on a single card on a YouTube video. Yikes. The tarot card. Everyone is leaving this relationship. They're all jumping out of windows to their fiery death. This leans more towards, yeah, leaving it. But, I need more information. I need to know why. If it's abusive, yes, leave it. And that goes with verbal abuse too. But it's leaning that way. But you may want to schedule a longer reading with me or Roy or someone you trust. When you're picking readers outside of, um, when you're picking readers, choose someone you can see. Preferably, I think you can see their face. I don't get readings from people on Instagram that you can't tell who they are. Um, it could be someone calling herself Madam whatever, and then they're really some guy over in Nigeria waiting to take more of your money. So research the people you get readings from. Mason Jar Mojo, I'd love to ask you a question. Let me know when you like to. Hey, just get in there and ask the question. Whenever you have anyone has a question, put it out there, because if you wait too long, time may run out. And if you're at the bottom of the list, I may not get to it. So, as you can see, I try to go down the list until we run out of time. Let's see. Who's next? Who's next? Migrata. What is the real reason Paul is holding back on moving forward with our connection? Didn't you already ask me about Paul? Who is this Paul? Sometimes you have to get real and you have to tell Paul to shit or get off the pot. How about that, Paul? Paul's always looking for something better. He's always looking to move on to something better. Or, maybe it's not clicking with him. How long have we been seeing each other? I know someone who actually falls in love after 2 dates and then wonders why they're ghosting them. May not be your situation, but maybe it hadn't gone on long enough. I don't know. That card makes you think, is he a player? Does he always move on to the next best thing? Sometimes the next best thing is not always the best thing. It's just someone who keeps looking and keeps looking because they don't know what they want. Because sometimes it has nothing to do with you. Imelda wants a card. Knight of Pentacles. Your finances are on the edge of changing that, or there's something else that is abundant coming to you. Abundance isn't always money, but it's not here yet. It's just on the edge of it. It's not here yet. Laura wants a card for a younger son who's struggling with mental health issues and low self esteem and looking for new employment. Will that be a good change for him? I'm assuming you meant getting a job. Queen of Cups, it is, but try not to push him into something that he doesn't want to do. You should be there to encourage him and to nudge him, but make sure not to nag him. That's just what that card says. Don't judge me. I didn't bring that up. The card did. Rosie Jane wants a general card. Is there anything I should be aware of? Whatever it is, you or I don't know what it is because here's the moon card hidden in the night. Dogs are barking, don't know what they're barking at. The porch light can't go out that far. So, whatever there is that you should be aware of is not ready to reveal itself. So, look for little signs. Let's see. TGP, I'm going nuts. My computer is buffering all the time and I will not be live completely. Well, you have got to upgrade your service. Nicole wants a card. I'm going to pick up the tempo here. Death card doesn't mean you're dying. It can, but on a very rare occasion. It means you need to put an end to something. There's some bad habit, a friendship that's toxic, some sort of relationship that's toxic, or something you're doing that does not serve you anymore and needs an end put to it. That does not mean murder. That just means you need to step away from something. Anusha, can I go to the UK this year? I wouldn't go to any other country this year because, good Lord, these days you have to prove who you are to get back in. Don't get a tan, they won't let you back in. I don't think it's going to happen this year. Maybe next year. I don't think you have all your ducks in a row to go this year because this year is almost over. Peggy Rizzo. She did a super chat or super sticker or whatever they're called, super duper. So I'm pulling 3 cards, a general reading. We've got, dang, how many times is this moon card going to come up today? When a card keeps coming up in different readings, it means all of us need to pay attention. There are things that we are unaware of that's going on right under our noses, and we don't know it. I think we're seeing a lot of that these days. So the first card is the moon card. The second card is the Page of Pentacles, and the third one is Six of Pentacles. Like I said, something you're unaware of. Peggy. Page of Pentacles is something moving into your life that will be of a positive force. It can mean money. It doesn't always mean money, but it's something positive moving in. Not here yet, but I think it's some sort of windfall. I think it does deal with money because it's going to let you have more freedom to do the things that you want to do. So if I were you, I would buy a lottery ticket. Definitely. Let's see. I'm gonna skip that because I didn't realize it was a question. Hi, is past person spying on me? Oh, there was a popper card. The Hermit. I don't think so. I don't think so. I think it feels like for some reason you think that. There is a card in here that's a spy card, and I was wondering if it would pop up, but no. The Hermit, I don't think they are. DGP gave a tip. Joanna Mansour gave a tip. Thank you, thank you. TGP, I'm going to throw you out a couple of cards for that. TGP, nostalgia. You're looking back at things. Maybe revisit some old hobbies or talents that you've been ignoring because it's time to show them off to people, and it will really ground you. There's something you've done in the past that you've ignored. I don't know if it's writing, painting, sketching, woodwork, something, but something you've set aside that you need to revisit. DGP, you know what? I hate money equals so true. Not me, baby. Well, money gives me the opportunity to do the things I want to do. It does that for many people. People act like money is the problem. Money is not the problem. It is what people do with it. To get yourself ambitious wise to a point where you have a nest egg or a padding or savings, um, and building more and more of it is not a bad thing. People try to make it into a bad thing. Oh, capitalism, capitalism. I'm sick of hearing that shit. Uh, if you really do feel that way, then go live in the woods and eat acorns because you are still contributing to capitalism every time you go to the store or whatever. Um, just do what you can to set yourself up comfortably through hard work and not have to worry so much about stuff. There's tons of opportunity these days. People, we have 24-year-olds out here making $1 million on YouTube. Jesus Christ. They're not afraid of the money. So no, I disagree with you. I don't hate money. I like the freedom it gives. Now you have to work your ass off to get there, but Um, Jessica wants to know, how can I show up for myself today? Ooh, I think that was a mosquito. God dang. How can you show up for yourself today? You need to create something. Do something creative. Create something. I don't care what it is. If you're not an artsy person, bake a pie. But sometimes doing stuff like that lets you sort out your thoughts. It's sort of like it's sort of like therapy. The Weed Witch, thank you. I'm going to look at your oils now. I keep forgetting you guys sell stuff. Oh my God. 25 years we've sold stuff. 25 years we have sold things. And there are now nearly 4,000 items on the website. Did you know that, guys? And we're still adding more and more and more. Now, I'm looking for something here on YouTube to show you. Yeah, oils, candles, we make them all. Here we go. I'm actually going to share something with you because I haven't shared it in a while. And hey, sometimes we need a little commercial break to remind everyone that, yeah, we sell stuff. I mean, that is actually, it's not the whole reason, but that's why we do these videos to put ourselves out there and to remind you we're a store with 12 employees to, hey, we got to pay everyone's salaries. So don't just come here for the free readings. Please support what we're doing by going to the aromaG's website and ordering something every while. I know it sounds bad, but don't just come for the free readings. Every once in a while, give a little bit back. So what are we going to do? I'm going to show you the aromaG's commercial because I want you guys to see the store. It's been remodeled a little bit, but it's still pretty.
aromaG's Botanica, a metaphysical store for mind, body, and spirit. Oils, herbs, candles, crystals, teas, handmade soaps, tarot cards, everything you need on your magical journey. Daily psychic and tarot readings, classes, witchcraft, pagan, and hoodoo supplies, most of it made in house. Try our free dress your own candle station. From spiritual gifts to ritual supplies to religious books, we have the widest selection of metaphysical products in all of Tennessee since 1999. It is our goal to inspire everyone to explore their spirituality in their own way by offering information and products in a nurturing multicultural environment. Open 7 days a week. 223 Donaldson Pike, Nashville, Tennessee, or visit us online at aromags.com.
All right. I hope that reminded y'all that, yeah, we sell stuff. Go buy some. The store now has been remodeled quite a bit. That back room is now deep purple. All of the ceilings are black panel tiles. The um, stone room is now done in midnight blue with gold stars painted all over it. Front room is like a hunter green. So yeah. Let's see, where are we? Where are we? I only have a few minutes left. I've got to go make soap. There's a lot of soap with the love orders. If you don't live in Nashville, if you do live in Nashville, we're not going to fill your order. But if you want to get in the soap business, did you know we sell soap wholesale? We sell it at a cheap enough price where you can print your own labels and put your name on it, and you're in the soap business. And we have done that for well over 20 years. It is soapbytheloaf.com. But if you live within 150 miles of Nashville, we say no, because you're not going to become our own competition. Don't forget, new full moon's coming up. Okay, Sharon wants a card for the weekend, and I'm gonna go through um just a couple more, and I have got to go. Sharon, make magic this weekend. Play with your tarot cards. Um, learn them. I know you've been learning tarot, but yeah, it's the magician. He's got all the tools in his hand. Look for new tricks on how to remember the cards. Get a deck and do what I did. And here's the deck I'm reading with you. Here's the deck I had before this deck, which looks exactly like it, where I wrote all over them. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with even using ones that you've written all over and keeping them and using them. Some people put specific notes, things they find out along the way that the cards didn't actually, the meanings don't actually tell you, but they find these patterns. So there's nothing wrong with writing in your cards. A DGP. Well, I do think no one needs more than 25 million. Just saying. Yeah, but really, who are you to decide the cap? That's what I always think. It depends what someone does with it. Someone else may say, well, I don't think you should have more than 2 million. 2 million ain't nothing these days. Um, I think what most of us need to start doing, really, when it comes to relationships, to business, to work, is minding our own business. So many people are worried about what someone else is doing, um, that you never focus on what you're doing or what you're not doing, because you're always thinking about someone else or what they have or what they don't have or what they should be doing, what they shouldn't be doing. We have moved into this phase. I am 58 years old, and I come from a time when, yeah, here I'm good old man advice here. You didn't tell other people what to do. I'm of the mindset, if Bezos wants to go to the freaking moon because he has so much money, well, he started Amazon in a freaking garage with a bunch of books. So let him. He made all the right decisions on his way to being a giga millionaire. Um, you can too, and if you want, give it all away. But there are Apple started in someone's garage with two guys. Uh, Ours started in a little bitty Amish barn. You know, the kind of sheds you actually get. That's where we were making soap and going to flea markets, and have worked our butts off for 25 years. And there have been people who have besmirked us about being a successful shop. Well, you shouldn't be that successful. If you're that successful, obviously you're all about the money and not about the people. Bullshit. TGP, I'd love to open a store like this in town, see if I'm chased out of town. Do it and film the whole thing. I'm up here in Nebraska, so no competition there. Yeah, no competition, but probably no customers either. Joanna, 3 cards on my trip because she gave that tip earlier. High Priestess, Ace of Pentacles, 7 of Wands. Listen to your instincts about everything you're planning for the trip. You're going to have some good surprises on the way, but there'll be some sort of little glitch too. Nothing too big to worry about. Could be a flat tire, could be something like that. Let's see. I've only got time. I'm going to get. Oh, Vicky does ask, and I'm going to read one for her. How do I get a paid reading from you? I live in Colorado, so I can't get to your location. I don't read in person anyway. I only read on the phone. You go to folkmagicstudio.com. Folkmagicstudio.com. Let me pull it up here. Banners. Folkmagicstudio.com is there. Book an appointment. It says book an appointment. And then pick the time, 15-minute or 30-minute on the calendar. I have more 15-minute appointments than I have 30-minute appointments. And healingamulet.com is my husband, Reverend Roy. If you want a reading from him and you want to compare the two of us, or you prefer him or whatever. But your question was, Mason Jar Mojo, did you see my question? I answered one question from you. I'll go back and get that one, but y'all gotta go. Let me go back to that. How's Jason feel about you at this moment? Now, remember, everyone, I try to only give everyone one question unless you do the super chat thing. He feels nurtured by you. Nurtured, it could be. There's a friendly mothering thing going on here, though. But Vicky wants a general card. And then, y'all, I got to go. Because we've been going on 35 minutes for our 20-minute readings. General card is. This is coming up a lot today, too. Ace of Swords, making new things happen, having new thought patterns, new ways of looking at things. So if something is not working out for you right now, or not the way you want it to, step back, look at it from a different perspective, give it a fresh pair of eyes, or have someone else do that for you. And maybe you'll find the answer to what's going on. So, make sure I didn't skip over the last person. No, I got everyone. All right, guys, I've got to go make soap. Remember, go to aromaG's or aromaG'sBotanica.com. Buy up some stuff. If you want a reading from me or Reverend Roy, folkmagicstudio.com, healingamulet.com. And yeah, try our soap. I'm the one that still makes it. 25 years later, I'm still the hands making the soap. That's how we started as a soap company, and we're still making the soap. And what else? Monday, tune in to my podcast, The Feral Folklorist. It's on episode 6. And what are the 13, 14 episodes this season? And then we'll start going into season 2. So let me know what you guys think. Watch, subscribe, like, stomp, yell, scream, whatever. Later. Bye bye.